Kaya sila katulog isiyan natin lang baituk wake up as well ada dapat anak mereka kadang nak pergi dia nak beauty dia nak wiska dia nak joy dia nak fire
En as dit kom by die eisters se aansit Ayman,
mereka ja nemen nak taufa om sy goed te sit waar hy listo staan.
is sy naam Veier.
Ja, dat er uiteindelijk fire.
Hoekom Veier?
Omdat hy vierige bezig is.
Hy is soos sy baas. Dankie Ayman hoor.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Cartles, hosted by Marika and I. Hey Marika.
Hi Karen.
Folks, while we are still working from home, Inspector Diana kindly films these shorts for us with his cell phone, and we love to show these inserts. As you can see, the Carties love and appreciate their horses, and Ayman never, ever, ever wears shoes. Come rain or shine. But as you know,
he's a true Rasta.
Exactly. We have dedicated September to Heritage Month, where it all started and how the working cart horses are a proud part of Cape Town's heritage. We have to give a shout out, folks, to our second-hand tech donors again. What we can't use, we paid forward to other registered welfares like EARS and Hope Equestrian Centre. Thank you also to Jackie Clausen from Baker McVie, who donated a great 10 litres of equiline fly repellent. Summer's coming and our horses at the R&R desperately need fly repellent. And Philippa Johnson cannot believe it's all come to an end. What an extraordinary year it has been for her, and she still managed, against all odds, to go to the Paralympics. Team SA really did well, and we are so proud of them all, including precious Elfie, who has the best mom in the world. Our AGM will go virtual again this year, so please remember to diarise the 12th of October for 6 p.m. We would love to see you live, and our calendar has gone to print this week, and so be sure to email me on the email below or give me a call for your order. You don't want to miss out. The pictures and the captions just get better and better every year. And then also, did you know that Western Shop do a third-party fundraiser for us? When you're making your purchase, you can choose to donate an amount of your choice to us. Thank you, Western Shop. And then Golden Boy and Sasha Lee came in for their first set of shoes, making sure they are on a good footing going forward. And then today our lineup is we will be talking to Megan Campbell, who adopted Daisy. We will tell you all about the Daisy story. So do stay tuned. And then another interesting snippet in our Down Memory Lane feature, the Fiskar.
If you've just tuned in, you are watching Coffee with Cartles, and we are thrilled to have you with us on this glorious Wednesday afternoon. Spring is really in the air today. Although we work hard to bring you these shows into your living room, our aim is to educate, entertain, and bring in much needed funding. So please like and share on Facebook and YouTube, and don't feel shy to hit the share button. Please tell us in the comments where you're tuning in from. We'd love to hear from you.
Folks, as you know, we are celebrating Heritage Month, and we are celebrating the memory of Daisy, who was a plucky little horse and was found suspended by a rope and hanging from a balcony on the Cape Flats. And thank goodness Cart Horse Protection Association was there, and we rescued her in 1999. This horrific act was part of a gang initiation. After extensive veterinary treatment, physiotherapy, and a lot of tender loving care, Daisy made a remarkable recovery, and a story started Daisy Day fundraising initiative so we could help more like her. The first Daisy Day was held in 2000 when we were allowed to sell daisies on Spring Day. They were running between cars in peak hour traffic in Cape Town, and people were incredibly generous. And Daisy herself was there, very unfazed about all the fuss. In 2001, Daisy Day went very well, and we even made the 8 p.m. news and raised 83,000 Rand that day. Schools also got involved and sent us donations and lovely pictures that they have drawn of her. The following year, another successful Daisy Day was had, once again with getting schools and this time shopping centres involved, and brought in a whopping 128,000 Rand that year for the working cart horses.
Wow.
In 2003, we had daisy suckers made and sold those to the public and had a carty parade at the V&A Waterfront annual Spring Flower Show. The success of this major fundraising drive was due to the support and commitment of sponsors, volunteers, members of the public, business, media, and schools. So if any businesses or schools out there would like to get involved again, please contact me on the email below, and my cell number is also on the screen. This story was very, very tragic, but it is encouraging to know that this does not happen anymore. We interviewed Megan on Monday, where Daisy joined her for many years and found her forever home. Megan is a crazy animal lover. Animals are her passion. She could save everything if she could, like we all can. Megan has 3 rescue cats, 2 adopted dogs, and 8 horses of her own. Most of them are now retired and will live out their days on the farm with her. Here is the interview. Hi, Megan. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and for taking the time to speak to us about Daisy, which you renamed Daffodil.
Yes.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
Tell us about Chilanga and how you were involved.
Okay, Chilanga is actually the name of the farm that's in Somerset West. It was owned originally by Sally Clute, and she used to run a riding school here. And I used to be one of her pupils doing riding lessons. And then it became, a little bit later on, obviously became the home to the Chilanga Riding School for the Disabled. And I've been involved since I was small, having lessons with Sally, and then I ended up taking the riding lessons when she obviously got too old to do it, and then I took over the riding for the disabled from her as well. So that's how I'm involved.
Yeah. Well, and then tell us how you came to know about Daisy and what was the job on the farm.
Okay, so Daisy was adopted by Sally, obviously when I was already teaching, and her job, I think she ended up having more jobs than what was initially intended. She was a riding school pony, and then so she taught many children to ride, with all her characteristics and everything. She was a very good teacher. And then when the riding for the disabled school started, she became the #1 therapy pony. She was the best therapy pony. Yeah, she was really the best. So she had a lot of jobs, but that I think became her most important job, was being a therapy pony. Yeah.
Did she have any special personality quirks or something that made her so special as a therapy pony?
Well, she had a lot of personality quirks. Surprisingly, she became so different when it came to becoming a hippotherapy pony. So with the ordinary kids, if you can say, when she started as a riding school pony, her quirks were, she had a very strong personality. So if she decided she wanted to go in one direction, that was the direction you were going. So I think multiple people ended up being dragged down the driveway to eat grass. Kids went flying. She never hurt anybody, but she was very determined. She was going in her direction. She also had a few, I think probably from the past of where she had come from, she certainly didn't like certain men. And I remember in the beginning, one of our grooms went to try and catch her, and she just turned, put her ears back, and she chased him, and he had to do like a rugby dive out of the paddock.
Oh my word.
So but again, she never hurt anybody, but I think she just decided, no, I'm not doing this today, and that was it. But when it came to the therapy riding, everything just changed.
Wow.
Never cheeky, never naughty, just so wonderful. She was bomb-proof. Kids could do anything and everything with her. So those were her personality traits. Those are the ones I will never forget.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, she clearly had a gift to give to those children. And was there any special child that you bonded with, Megan?
I think no one specific as such, but every single child or every single person that was lucky enough to come into contact with her, she just gave. She was like a guardian angel to anybody and everybody. If you were lucky enough to sit on her back, I think she would protect you with her life.
Sure.
So not anyone specific. I think honestly everybody.
Sure. So she's touched a lot of lives.
She really, really did. She did.
So she sadly passed away. Are there any special memories that you hold close of her?
I think all those things that I've just told you were the biggest memories. The cheekiness, I missed that, the cheekiness, but then just her whole attitude especially with the special needs kids. She really was. I don't think I will ever come across another horse that was that amazing.
Sure.
With them. Yeah. And then obviously another very strange memory was we took her everywhere. She was just one of those ponies you could literally take everywhere. And we took her into the shops once. We took her into Pick and Pay, I think it was. So she went shopping with us. She went into town. She went down the main road. She went everywhere. Because she was just that kind of pony. Yeah, she was so special. So most of my horses all stay at home, but that pony went everywhere. I think she went to a golf day once and she drank peppermint liqueur on one of the holes. She used to eat ice cream at horse shows. She would always be the one that went to the horse shows, the little friend that had to tag along. So she went everywhere with us. She wasn't just a farm pony. She was actually out there in the public.
Wow.
Yeah, no, she was never. I don't think I'll ever have another one like her again. She was very special.
But an absolute special and amazing pony, and we are so sorry because Marika and I started Marika, it's almost 5 years now. And we didn't get to meet her, but we've heard so much about her, and we are absolutely so grateful that you took her in and shared her stories and memories. And there's always, they're all special. Each and every single one of them are special.
Definitely.
But Daisy just, there's some horses that stand out, and I can see the love in your eyes and special moments, and she will clearly is still dearly missed. And I've just been reading up on her story, and I'm in absolute awe of her.
Yeah.
And she's done a lot of good from where she came from to where she went. It was meant to be. But thank you so much for being with us here today, and we really appreciate it. And all the best for going forward. And thank you once for your time.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks so much, Megan.
For having me. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a pleasure. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 Daisy sounds like such a nice pony. I wish we could have met her. And Megan is a wonderful, warm person.
No, she is. She's an absolute darling. And like I said, when she did the interview, you could just hear the in her eyes, she was just like gleaming of pride and the memories of her. And it actually went, I had to like wipe back the tears about Daisy. But yes, but thanks once again, Megan, for this wonderful interview. And you were basically Daisy's guardian angel up until the end.
Yeah, no, it was a really lovely, heartwarming story.
Very much so.
As you know, we're not just here for fun and games, but I'm going to tell you about a horse that we confiscated last year. And this was smart. Last year in May, our inspectors were called to a very sad scene. An emaciated chestnut horse was found working in a cart. He was not a registered working horse, so he was not even legal on the road to begin with. Inspector Diana said she hadn't seen a horse in such a bad state in years. He was literally skin pulled over bones. So without any hesitation, he was taken to the R&R and he's recovered beautifully. But as usual, we can't do any of this without your help. We need donations. Oh no, sorry. My trigger finger is very happy today. We need donations. We need you to help us to generate funds, and we need you to donate in any way you can, any amount you can. This is with SnapScan. We also have Give and Gain. We have Pay Fast, or you can do an EFT. You can go to our website and you can see how all the donation methods are on our page there. And don't forget to send us a proof of payment with your address so that we can send you our your Section 18A certificate. Oh, it's still me. Sorry, Karen.
Up next.
Last week we told you about Sasha, who is a very special little dog. But she's not the only dog who rides around on the carts. There are quite a few of them. So here's a little video of some of the other carty dogs. It is inevitable in our work that we will run into animals other than horses. Aside from Sasha mentioned last week, there are many other carty dogs that we come across. These two belong to Llewellyn Adams in Freedom Farm and are having a hearty roll in the sun. This is Zorba, who comes to visit the office frequently. Thanks to caring people like Boeringer Ingelheim and the City of Cape Town, who have sponsored health products and food, respectively, we don't have to turn a blind eye to these animals.
Oh, Marika, you've outdone yourself once again. And folks, the reason why the black and white dog was sitting on the cart with a black bag over it was because Jaleese decided it was a very, very rainy day and the rain came down very heavily, and she put a plastic bag over him. And the cart's owner was very, very chuffed, and off they went, and she went home dry. But as you know, I hate to have favorites, but as all animals are so special in their own way. But carty dogs are a lovely breed and lovely horses, and clearly riding on the carts. Up next, join us down memory lane. And who remembers the Fiskar? I am still having so much fun researching wonderful stories on the District 6 and Cape Historical Society Facebook page. A must look see, folks. This is one of the stories I came across. The fishmonger with his cart horse used to blow his fish horn when he arrived to sell fish in the neighborhood. And when he stopped outside a house, one youngster's father would make him run out with a spade and a bucket to pick up the manure so he could use it to fertilize his yard. What a sweet and lovely story from the good old days.
Folks, if you have missed any of our interesting episodes, sorry, I'm stuttering because I'm looking for the banner to put up at the same time. If you've missed any of our
You're behind
episodes,
the scenes and talking and doing a great job, Marika.
please
There
go
you
to
go.
our website and you'll see the tab Coffee with Cart Horse, and you can see all our previous episodes there. Or you can go to our YouTube channel. All of the episodes are there as well. And we may or may not have a competition one of these days to see who's been watching the back episodes.
Awesome. And on that note, folks, please remember, as Marika always says, to like and share. We need all the support we can get. And as always, I say there's no donation ever too small or too big. Thank you for tuning in. And until next Wednesday, please be safe and take care. Bye, Marika.
Bye-bye. Bye,
everyone.
Karen.
Bye.
Bye.